Hello duelists, Rustmarrow here, and today we are going to be opening a box of the brand new main booster set in the Yugioh OCG, Flames of Destruction. Alright, so since this is a main booster box with 30 packs, I'll be splitting it into two parts as usual. So make sure you guys check out the second part right after this, and let's get on with the first pack. Kicking things off with our very first pack of Flames of Destruction. We have a Gouki to start things off. Let me just zoom in for you, focus for you guys. Alright. Sorry, I paused the video a bit in order to adjust the exposure because the card was looking too bright. But anyway, let's get on with this opening. So we are starting off with a Gouki, and now a member of the brand new Element Saber archetype, followed by now a Jack Knight, Aurum, who's finally transformed into a Jack Knight. And then here we've got more cards. And as our trap, we've got a new Star Relic or World Chalice trap card. And that'll be all for the first pack. Moving on to the second pack. So this is the fourth main booster of the Yugioh VRAINS series, so we are still in a bit of an awkward position where, like, you know, things in the anime are just sort of heating up. We haven't really reached the point where the really epic cards are appearing yet. So the boosters... Oh yes! Alright, let's check out the rare first. So our rare is gonna be a field spell for the... Apparently, I think this is to support the Element Saber archetype. And yes, we got our first super rare, which will be the Death Troymare Iblis. The moment I saw this card when they announced the Troymare archetype, I think it was like a couple days ago, I really wanted to get this card because just look at this artwork. This card just looks so amazing. I'm really happy to get this card as my first foil pull from this box. So let's put it aside and carry on. But yeah, this booster set's in a bit of an awkward position still. We still don't have the really epic cards, just like a few mid bosses here and there just to spice things up a little, especially the cover card Topologic Triabaena. Yeah, so I can't say that I was super hyped about this set at the start, but I mean, after seeing Triabaena's effect, which it's a really sick, like a spell trap removal effect, I was really So let's just stop a moment now. So this is actually our rare, which is a Star Relic or World Chalice card. And actually this inheritance of the Star Relics, which actually shows the Blue Jack Knight or the Mech Knights, I think it is, in the English TCG, actually passing off his legacy to Aurum of the Star Grail archetype, which is why in the first pack we actually saw Star Grail Aurum as a Jack Knight, because he takes over his role, which is something really cool to consider lore-wise. But yeah, so yeah. Especially at the start when they first announced this booster, the only archetype they revealed was like the Element Saber, which unfortunately, personally, I'm not too interested in that archetype, so I wasn't too hyped about it. But yeah, then I found out about TRISBAENA's effect, which is that awesome spell trap removal, which I really like. So even though I don't think... Oh! Alright, all the cards are coming now. So up next, we have our very first ultra rare pull, which is Trickstar Bella Madonna. Pretty nice, but unfortunately I don't play Trickstars at all, so I won't really be using that card. But yes, where was I? Right, yeah, so they announced the Topologic Triabaena's really cool effect, and then a couple days ago they announced the new Troymare archetype, which I really want to show you guys because I think the concept for that archetype is really cool, and I'm really excited to like pull all of the cards from that archetype. But if... Oh no! Oh no, is this our secret rare? Alright, I think this is our secret rare. So, I'm not very sure how this translates to English, I'm sorry, but it seems to be something like infinite effervescence or something like that, and that's basically Cyber Infinity in the middle. Oh, oops, sorry about that. Cyber Infinity in the middle there, and it's a pretty sick utility trap card. I think it's a super rare, but this means that we got it as a secret rare instead. So unfortunately, that means our secret rare is just a refoiling of a super rare, which is not that great, but it's still a really cool card to pull. The effect is quite sick for effect negation, and it does bring some link format mechanics into it, like by being if it's activated while it was set, it also activates the effects of all spells and traps in the same column as that card. But yeah, that's quite a nice pull, I must say, even though it's a bit disappointing that I got it as a secret instead of a super. And yes, our rare here is our first Troymare Phoenix. The fire attribute Troymare, really nice, yeah. So the Troymare archetype is essentially based all on mythological creatures, and they each belong to one of the 6 attributes. So So the one we just saw was the Fire Attribute Phoenix, and the rest are all based on their own mythological creatures as well, which I think makes for a really cool new little archetype. So I'm really excited to get all of them. And their mechanic, which seems to be like an extend. Oh yes! Yes, alright. This card's just a rare, but I really wanted to pull this card because I've loved the wind up archetype ever since the ZL era. So I'm really happy that they're actually receiving Link support, even though like I feel like they're quite a neglected archetype, and I think those of you guys who are interested in the wind ups should agree with me as well. So it's really cool to see that, you know, they're getting some backup now in the Link era. Although I don't think the card itself is that great, but I mean, it's better than nothing. At least we've got a new wind up. Now we've got a Tindangle and moving on. But yeah, so the Troymares, they apparently take the... Ooh, who is this? Space Insulator. It's a Cyberse, pretty badass looking Link monster. Oh, what? Alright, let's look at our rare first. And well, wait, okay, this isn't a Troymare, this is... Vampire Sucker. So this is the Vampire archetype formats, Link support. Moving on, we managed to pull another super rare, which is another copy of Infinite Effervescence, which is not great because it means we are doubling up on our secret rare. And even worse, it's a secret rare that's a refoiling of a super rare, so it's not much valuable either. But anyway, let's move on with this. And yeah, the Troymare. Oh, I can't finish talking about the Troymares. The Troymares, they are basically sort of like, oh, this new altar guys is pretty cool. The Troymares, they are like an extension of Cyberse, but now they are really focused and devoted to like creating a very well-linked field with like a lot of co-links and maybe even to the extent of creating an extra link. So I think field positioning and like monster positioning will be extremely important, especially for the Troymare archetype. So I really can't wait to play them. I really want to test them out, but from the impression I'm getting, I think all of their monsters are link monsters, so I'll have to find like what kind of normal deck would be good in order to use against them. Oh, and here we've got Great Fly. Is it Great Fly? Yes, it's Great Fly, and this is actually a reprint of Blade Fly, which was a super old monster from the very first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! That gives like a power bonuses to win attribute monsters. So it's just like the new Link version of the Mr. Starfish, you know what I mean, and the Miller's Radiant, changing into Mrs. Radiant. I'm sure you guys know about that, but yeah. So if you guys have any thoughts about what normal decks would actually be good to go with the Troymares, to use together with the Troymares, as the extra deck, of course, do let me know in the comment section down below, because I'll be interested to quite try a few things out if I have the time. Although lately I've been really busy with like other YouTube videos and school and life and stuff with that, so I haven't really been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself a lot. I was playing a bit of Duel Links, but I've put it aside recently also because I've been getting a lot busier as well, so I haven't really been playing the game itself lately. And our rare is gonna be Trickster Bouquet. Oh, Trickster Bouquet. Right. Oops. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I prattled on a bit too much and I skipped reading out and talking about quite a few of the rares earlier. But I'll make sure to give them the attention they deserve in the second part. Oh, this is a weird looking card. Transfamiliar. And we're getting more of that Jackknife Vow! Whoa, this is a pretty intense looking card, but first of all, our rare is Trickster Light Arena, probably a stronger new field spell for Trickster, although can't tell you guys for sure because I'm not very sure of the effect. And here we have Alter Guys Multi-Faker, and it's a pretty badass looking card if I do say so myself. Really love the concept of the Alter Guys and their overall designs, really nice looking cards. So it's nice to get one of them as super rare, definitely. I mean, I don't want like... It's one of those archetypes where I don't want the ultra rare because I won't be using the deck, but it's really nice having the super rare just to see like how nice the character looks. So we're moving on with another Space Insulator. And here another Trickster Bouquet as our rare. And now our final pack for the first set of this Flames of Destruction booster box opening. Last 5 cards. We've only pulled 1 Ultra so far, so there's a lot of room to go. Definitely want to try and pull a Topologic Triabaena if I can. Now, our final card for the first set, and it's... Oh! Oh shit! Ultimate Rare Topologic Triabaena. Dude! Oh my god, this shit is so intense. The foil on it is so intense. You can't even actually see the background of the card. I'm not sure whether I should be happy or sad about it. I'm a bit of both because I think the background would look really nice, but I mean, just looking at this like this, it's like TRISBAENA just standing against this stark black background like a complete badass with his like green energy radiating off his metallic wings. Holy shit. Holy shit. And wow, yeah, I guess that's the end of the first half of this booster box opening, so I'll see you guys in the next half. Goodbye. Let's access the spinning, swirling data storm, and with the wind our hearts are made to the speed and stream.